Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Struggling Artist Flannel Club.
I just realized it now. I didn't even realize it till just now.
Welcome to the Struggling Artist Turntable for December of 2025. With me, as always, Chris Chavez
What's up? What's up?
and Jeff Bousquet.
Hey,
And we are all wearing different
That's funny,
different
man.
color flannels. We did not skip. If you're watching the video, we did not plan this. This was
No.
unplanned. We all just live in the Northeast where it's cold right now.
Mhm.
So, yeah, welcome back. And for December, well, what do we do? What is this? What? Tell me about the turntable there, Christopher.
The turntable. The turntable is a roundtable discussion in which we bring music to talk about. We talk about local picks from our areas, and each month we have what would you call it? A theme?
Yes.
A theme, right? A theme we call our X Factor, and it's voted on by the listeners and followers of the Struggling Artist Podcast Instagram, because that's where you're going to vote on it, right? That's where you post it. Do you post it anywhere else?
Nope. The
All right.
Patreon. Join the Patreon.
Join.
Patreon.com/podcast CSA. All right.
the Patreon.
There you go.
Patreon.
But that's what we do, and we're here with some local picks today and our X Factor. Are we going to name the X Factor, or are we wait until later to say?
Yeah,
it?
no, we can name it now.
We say it now.
Yeah.
Socks.
Socks or stockings.
Socks.
Socks.
The socks, kid.
I like the way I like the way you went, the route you went, Jeff. I like the route you went.
Yeah,
The fucking
I was
socks,
that
kid.
works.
The
That
fucking
works.
socks.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this month. That's it's a lot of fun. I think we not that we ran out of our own ideas, but it's fun to have people interact with it, right? So
Mhm. Yeah,
that's
I think
one of the
so.
things to do. And when this drops, it will. What is there still a Bandcamp Friday this month?
I think there is,
They're
right?
still
They
doing
bounce,
it, yeah.
They bounce it around. Like they're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not. We'll see you in March, and then they'll, So
Yeah.
I don't know. Get with it, Epic Games. Get with that shit. Come on. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I liked this month's stuff. But before we get into that, how's everyone doing? How's everybody feeling? Has anyone hit up any shows as of late?
Yep. I was at a banger of a show on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, night before last, at the Silhouette in Alston. It was Massive Nightmares, Little Low, Cape Crush, the new favorites, and uh Chris and Joe McMahon and Chris I can't remember his last name. He plays with Matt Shret, but or he used to play with Matt Shret, but it was a great show. We had a blast.
Joe McMahon, did you bring a
Now
record?
it's not the Joe McMahon
Okay.
different. It's not the Joe McMahon that is also a Boston musician that lives in Germany now. It's different Joe McMahon. But yeah, it was kind of like a Friendsgiving fest over at Chris Coughlin. Coughlin's his last name, yeah. So Chris and Joe played a set together, and then the new favorites, this band Lip Smear, which is the one of the bartenders that works at the Sill. It's his band, Little Low, Cape Crush, and Massive Nightmares, and it was a blast. We had a great
Nice.
time. They sold some koozies that say "I got blasted at the Sill." uh, Instead of hanging out with my family, and it has the show lineup on it. And Mike Doyle sold these and collected money to raise for, I think, the Greater Boston Food Bank.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's a little charity, little music, little fun. It was a good time
And Little Low.
and little low, yeah.
Little Low.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I went to a show myself last week. Went to go see a couple of bands around here: Lower Pony, Personal Style, Uniform Operator, and Headbutt. Trev, you know the name Brand Shalia of Steak
I
and Cake
do.
Records.
I
He
do.
plays bass in his new band Headbutt.
Dude,
And they
he-
are killer. They
How
are
many
a
bands is he in? He might be
Dude.
in more bands than Arya at this point.
I gotta tell you, man, like I was blown away by how good they were. It was their first performance live as a band. Every song was so good. They played nothing but originals, and it was like they had been playing forever. And it was the most packed I'd seen the place we were at. It was awesome. It was such a good show. So keep your ears open, because I'll be bringing Headbutt as soon as we got
Nice.
some music to bring to the show. But yeah, it was a good show.
That's cool.
Heck
Nice.
yeah, dude. How about you, dude? You been to any shows?
I don't know. I went to one with Jeff. Was that this month?
That was
Or was that
yeah, a
was
few
that
weeks ago, a
November?
few weeks back. Yeah, we went
Yeah.
to see Miracle Blood
Miracle Blood
out in
Sapling.
Worcester.
Miracle
Miracle
Blood's
Blood
so killer.
Sapling and the
Sapling.
Freaks.
The Freaks.
Yep.
Yes, yes. And I forgot who opened. Somebody opened too for
Yeah, it
that.
was a good show. It was a
Yeah, that
fun
was a
time.
good time. That was a good time. A nice afternoon show.
Nice.
And
Oh,
then
you know
we
what?
and then we had some evening beers with some buds, right? That was fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we all hung out at the what do they call it? The depot? What is that spot called? The market. The
Oh, we
depot.
went to Worcester Public Market
The
for
market. Yeah,
we went there for dinner and I never ate. I
yeah.
it's like I'm not hungry. And then all of a sudden, like I should have brought my Adderall because I my Adderall wore off, and all of a sudden I was like super tired. And then we left Worcester Public Market, and I'm like, oh, I got a little bit of a jolt now that we're outside, and we went to the Hotel Vernon for a few,
Just
and
because it was cold out.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
went outside.
That'll do it. That'll do
And
it.
then we went and hung out at the Vernon for a couple of beers with the world's most Worcester bartender ever.
Oh, that old
She was
woman.
a hoot.
Oh man, she was
That's
crazy.
amazing.
Some drunk
Yeah.
guy wandered in and was like causing a scene, and he goes, "I got more money than you think I do." And she goes, "Great, go outside and count it." She's
That was great. That was
like,
yeah.
That's
"Get the
awesome.
fuck out of my bar."
That's great.
It was pretty
It was
funny.
awesome. Then he started crying and like, oh
Oh
man,
man,
it
it
was
was
crazy. I
That's
feel like I
awesome.
went to
wild.
another show and I can't think
Wild.
of what it was.
I went to so earlier in the month of since we talked because we haven't talked since I did this last. I went to the premiere of a documentary from around here. It was focusing on one of the pioneering punk bands of Niagara Falls from back in 1983, Virus X. And it's a really good documentary. If anybody wants to check it out, it's now able to be seen on YouTube on Shepherd Moon Studios YouTube. It's called Zip Tied: The Virus X Story. It was killer. It was a really good documentary. But the cool thing was after the screening, the band played. Like they came on and played sets, like probably 8 or 9 songs, and for like each song, like three or four songs at a time, they would bring out the bass players of each of the like that they had through the years, you know what I mean, to play with them. It was dope, dude. So if you haven't heard Virus X, it's old school 1980s punk, pioneering band from Niagara Falls. But yeah, it's a cool documentary. Check that out too.
That's cool. You know
Sick.
what? I think I don't know. Did I tell you guys about the Lenny Lashley show I saw? Lenny Lashley and Jesse Ahern down in Westerly. Was that?
Yep. I
Oh,
think
that was.
you told me about it. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm wondering if it was if that was in November. I can't remember if it was in November or October. But anyway, saw that. I went down to my hometown to see those guys and a couple other artists do like a round table kind of, I don't know what you would call it, like a round robin kind of thing. Like they each played like a song and then kind of
Oh
talked.
heck yeah, yeah, I've
Yeah, it
seen
was
that.
really
I've
cool.
seen that.
It was
VH1
really cool.
storytellers.
They do that around here. There's somebody that puts those kinds of shows on around here and gets a few artists to come out and do that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, there's a ton of stuff to promote at the end of this too. So
Yeah.
I hope so we're gonna run through that a little bit later. So let's take a break right now. It is yeah, and when we come back, we'll have our local picks for December of 2025. Keep your socks on. We'll be right back. And we're back with our local picks for December of 2025. I had a lot of fun with these picks, all of them. They were all of them. I liked them very much. What are you doing over there, Chris? What what are you sipping on? What's in that mug there,
mimicking the
pal?
old school radio points.
Just coffee, bro. Nothing special. Just coffee.
I got some tea and some sangria.
But we're in the season, man. It's gonna be eggnog soon. A little bit of
Oh,
a
boy.
spiked eggnog.
A little Irish
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Oh, So, Chris, did you eat anything? And this is unrelated to what we're about to do, but did you eat anything off of your
Oh
Thanksgiving list?
yeah, I did,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I messed up some broccoli and cheese, dude.
There you
Some,
go.
I
yep.
thought that was gonna be a full stop Italian grandmother. Like, did you eat anything today?
Yeah.
Have you eaten anything?
You're
No,
looking a
so
little frail.
we do a show on the Patreon called Lists, and we actually put
Yes.
this one out public because we did like a Thanksgiving food draft and or a holiday food draft.
We
We'll call
drafted
it.
our plates, yeah.
Yeah, we brought 10 options, and then we out of the 20 we had to draft five. Was it? We did.
Yeah, five
Yeah,
each.
we had to
Yeah.
draft five. And like I stole one of Chris's, and I think he might have taken one of mine just to be, it was in retaliation. It was kind of fun. But the funny thing is neither one of us had turkey or like, we had no protein other than like deviled eggs on
Yeah.
our list. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun, but
Heck
we had a
yeah.
lot of fun. Anyway, I had some too. I did have some. I had some broccoli and cheese, like
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, but I ate some turkey too. It was pretty good.
Nice.
It was the first Thanksgiving I went to in probably about 15 years. So
Damn, dude.
yeah, so it was a good
Nice.
time. It was a good time. Anyway, we're gonna get back to our December picks. I'm gonna go first since Sox won. Now, we'll get to that later. Anyway, my local pick is a band called Dream Tigers. All one word. Another tiger band out of Boston. This is like crazy, right? There's too many tigers. No, this band is awesome. The album is called Elapsis, but I don't know what that word means. I know what an ellipsis is.
It's
They
fake.
explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's a
explain it at
fake
the bottom
word.
of the
Maybe I should have
in the liner notes.
Oh man. All right. Take two. Elapsis is a made up word. I'm keeping it in. A made up word. Yeah. And does it say what the word is? I can't even read it.
Yeah, so they basically just
It's
were
like
taking the
sequence
time
of time or
the
something.
word elapsed
Gotcha.
like time elapses like time has elapsed and
Mhm.
they made it sound like the passing of time is a disease is framed as like a disease because all these songs are like dark and emotional and about
Mm-hmm.
memories and the passing of time and the passing of people. uh
Mm.
Beautiful, really 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 cool poetic twist on that.
Yeah. No, this I can't say enough good things about this album. This has a sad, wintry vibe, and this is the music you listen to while wandering down a road in a shitty part of town with gray skies and dead trees. The air is freezing but damp, and so you're super uncomfortable. You know that kind of weather where it's like
Oh
you're
yeah.
wet. Oh man, um, and you can see your breath while you're walking and being fucking miserable, wallowing in self regret. That's the type of music this is. I
Yeah.
loved it. It really reminded me of like old Alice in Chains stuff,
Yeah.
and I just could not get enough of it. This one's on vinyl. I'm gonna be picking it up. I've never heard of this band. Arya had suggested them to me a while back, and I'm really happy that he did. So this will be one that I'm gonna be grabbing the vinyl hopefully soon, and I hope you all check it out too because it's really really good. It's a vibe. It's gonna like it's definitely like a somber vibe. So
Yeah, man. It's funny that you said that because that's what the first things I wrote was Alice in Chains-esque vocals because that very, very much reminded me of them. Now it's not exactly, but it had the tone that you got when you heard Lane and Jerry Cantrell harmonizing. Like, so that's what that's what it kind of reminded me of. But then again, it had more of that kind of shoegazy, like post punk like kind of feel to it, you know what I mean, spacey almost, like for me, and I've talked about this a lot of times on the show, there's certain kinds of songs, bands, or music that feels like it feels like it sounds better at night, if that makes sense. And so there's certain songs or certain albums that I'll listen to driving at night that I enjoy at night. And this is one that I would definitely be playing at night when I'm driving around. probably on more desolate highways, you know, when it's super late at night and there's no one else around. This is what I'd be listening to. It's definitely a vibe. I enjoyed it, man. I really did. I'm with you. I'd probably pick up the vinyl.
Wow, this band's been around since like their earliest EP is 2009 that I see on Bandcamp. So they've been
Nice. They've
around
been
for a
around.
minute. They've been around for a minute.
I feel like that is a common theme with bands that I discover from Boston, where you're like, I didn't know about this band. They're really fucking good. Oh shit, they've all been around for 15 plus years. They're all like, in their
Yeah.
50s or whatever, and they're like incredibly talented musicians. Like it's just such a common Boston band thing. Um, that may be one of the favorite Chris things that I think you've ever said is like some music feels like it sounds better at night.
Right. It's true though.
That's a vibe for sure. I loved this, Trev. I was super stoked that you found this. It's like slower. I wrote jotted down in my notes. It's like kind of slower, grungy
Mhm.
indie alt rock type stuff. Like to me, it's like alt rock,
Yeah.
But one thing that I thought was cool is vocal wise, he dips into it's like dark wavy at some points,
Hmm.
right? It's got
Yes.
like some early 90s Curate kind of almost like, or even like that. Uh I always pull up the Magnetic Fields as a really weird 90, like a really kind of weird 90s band that spanned a lot of genre
Mm.
with that sort of deep, like throaty voice that the lead singer of the Magnetic Fields had. And um I love that. I don't know. It was spacey, it was kind of big and emotional and sad. The song for Sally just gut wrenching. I mean, just absolutely, beautiful, sad song. Um, yeah, I don't think you could have put it any better, but this is winter music,
Mm.
top to bottom.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Definitely. Nice.
Who's up?
I'll go.
Chris.
I'm bringing, I think I've brought this band before. I may have brought an EP from the before, but this is their first full-length self-titled. The band is called Besta Quadrata, and that's the name of the album as well. It's 10 songs, post-punk, noise rock, aggressive, loud, unrelenting, hardcore. And the one word that comes to mind every time I listen to this album is feral. It's got this like
Mm.
very feral feel, like these like the vocalist is a caged animal. You know what I mean? Ready to just like bust out and just rip your face off. I loved it. Like for me, I love their music. It's there's a lot of music that comes out of this label. It's Swimming Faith Records, run by John Toohill. That's extremely like aggressive, abrasive, in your face, super loud, right? Like there's a lot of different acts and that come out of it. And so Besta Quadrata fits the sound coming out of the label, but it's one of my absolute favorites to go to. I picked up the LP, the vinyl, and I've played it many times since I got it. It's such a good album. Yeah, for me, it's just 10 songs of just kind of like a straight punch to the face, like right in your teeth. And sometimes, like we've talked about it before, there's days that you kind of want something angry and something aggressive or something loud.
Mm.
And on those days, I'll put this on and I'll turn it up. Love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dude, I loved this one. It's aggressive, it's hooky, it's gritty. It's got like this riot girl feminism kind of thing to it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And one of the things they wrote on their Bandcamp that I totally agreed with, they put down where is it? Where is that thing? Like bratty hardcore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
right.
know, so like I think that's like it, yeah, it's definitely like that. It's like an older school hardcore, but with like almost like a surfer cadence, like a surf punk cadence to it, right?
Mm.
I really liked this. This was awesome. um I don't know if you've ever brought them before because I feel like I would have remembered them, but
Okay.
maybe not.
Same.
I didn't
Yeah,
remember.
I didn't.
I don't remember what I try to
Yeah.
tell you, as I'm speaking to you sometimes. So, it's an old man thing, right? So, this reminded me of a band that not a band of I saw, but like the type of music I would want to see at like an underground show. I don't know if
Mm.
I ever told you guys this. So I was in Bremerton, Washington on a job one time, and we were drunk after work one night, wandering the streets of Bremerton. And we saw this line of people like, oh, that bar must be like packed or hopping. And we get there and there were just people out there. They weren't, it wasn't a line. So we walk in and it's a storefront with like newspaper over the windows.
Mm.
We walk into the middle of this like underground hardcore show and it was awesome. There was a half pipe and people were
Yeah, fuck
skating
yeah.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
like and it was like these old it was cool because you saw like young kids all the way up to like there was people, I was in my 20s, so like there was some people there that were in like their late 50s and they
Mm.
were just rocking out and I'm like, hell yeah, because like Bremerton's just across the bay to Seattle, right? So
Okay.
I'm like,
Nice.
this is awesome. So yeah, that reminds like I want to see this band in like a setting like that.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
think that would be awesome. So yeah, no, I really like this one. Another one. It's got a vinyl. I'm gonna have to pick it up. I've been trying not to buy so many vinyls. You guys keep bringing really good music to the table, so this will be one that I'll be picking up as well. Unfortunately. So
Yeah. Yeah, oh man, I love when we're all on the same page. I also wrote down like big Riot Girl vibes. Big like perfectly like a kind of manic energy on
Mhm.
this. Kind of evokes like the Runaways, like some like early, punk bands. And then I also wrote down like because I was reading the bio, the thing they talk about like bitter, broke, bratty, hardcore punk. That's what they said on the thing. And I was like,
Mhm.
bratty hardcore punk. I love that. Like it's just I had initially written down like this is OG dive bar punk.
Mm.
That's what it pulls up for me,
Yeah.
like just like gritty dive bar punk. It's like that fuzzy kind of manic energy that you just want to be in a basement venue like that's like sticky and like just
Heck yeah.
angry and fucking like letting out all those emotions. Um but I have to echo Trev. I don't know that you've brought them before, Chris, because I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
know what?
I feel like I would remember because I was super into this. So
Yeah, as I
I
was
don't know.
thinking about it, I think what it was is I included it in Struggling Artist Radio before. So a
Okay,
few of their
cool.
tracks have been on the
oh
radio show
Yeah.
yeah,
before, but yeah. But yeah,
we
so
should bring
first
that
time.
back.
Here we go.
2025, that's coming back. By the way,
Yeah.
2026.
2026, that's coming back. And maybe I'll get a job on
Hell
someone's
yeah, we'll
second
do it,
show.
dude. We'll do it.
Yeah, I've been trying. They won't give me an interview.
I'm still definitely down to do an episode.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Sweet.
All right, Jeff, let's do your local.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
so my local was I just brought a single because we were up against the clock this month, as has been common the last few months anyway,
yeah.
because life is life. But yeah, my local was a single, Astigmatism, by the band Diane Young.
Mm.
We were just talking on the break about Diane Young features several members of other local bands. But yeah, it's real cool, kind of mellow indie emo vibes with sort of synthy undertones, like sort of synthy kind of um like I don't know, kind of like a synth backed backbone to it, foundation to it. And then like some cool like, guitar work over it. And the vocals for me on this were just big time reminiscent of like mid 2000s, like mid to late 2000s, like 05, 06 era kind of indie emo bands that I remember from that time. So it was kind of a nice trip down memory lane, uh, so to speak,
Oh yeah.
for that reason. But no, it's just a single track. They have a really cool photo on the cover. I'm curious to know if maybe that was Alex. One of the members is a photographer in the band, so I don't know if maybe that was one of his shots. But it's got like that kind of early '90s like hot pink on teal, you
Hmm.
know, vibes. But
Borderline vaporwave vibe, right?
like
Hmm.
vaporwave, exactly, like very kind of like late vaporwave vibes. And yeah, no, it's just a great track. This one came out just about a year ago. And so I'm excited to see what they come up with next. They had a record that came out or another single that came out last year called Imposter Syndrome. But they don't have any full lengths on Bandcamp yet, so
Mm.
keeping my eye out for it.
Oh yeah. I want to
Sure.
hear more. I want to hear more
Yeah.
from this band. Like There's other music on their Bandcamp, right? Because I really.
There's just another single from last June.
Oh man, yeah, I need to
So
dive in. I liked this a lot. This was one of those songs I've talked about it before. I want to see it in like some independent film, you know. It
hmm,
had,
Yes, it did feel like it should be. You're right,
cinematic
dude.
vibes,
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
yeah. It like
Yes.
and not to like I'm not like no pun intended here because it talks about like driving in the dark, but like or driving at night, but it breathes it to me. This song like breathes hope into the dark, right? You kind of like as the song progresses, like the story that it's telling, it goes into a more like a positive kind of vibe to it, and or at least like a hopeful vibe, and I we all know I love my depressing music, but we also know whenever I see hope, I get really excited because I could use that. I don't know like the whole coming of age like as an adult thing. I like those stories, and I think this would fit in that. And like hopefully one day I'll grow the fuck up and come of age myself. But yeah, until then, I'm gonna keep listening to Diane Young for some inspiration. And I need to know there's no one named Diane in the band, but there are plenty of young people. So maybe they could help me out and let me in on the secret here. Yeah, this was awesome, dude. And I think it goes well with like my depressing music that I had earlier for local, So I think it's a good I think they mesh well.
Dude, it's funny because I wrote on here of age feel to this music.
Oh, is that why you started
Al
to laugh?
yes, dude, alternative indie pop, fresh. It has a fresh new day feel. Like you listen to it and you're like, it's a new day. Like things are gonna be all right. Don't worry, right? Like it's got an uplifting feeling to it, right? And even I know the lyrics talk about driving, but it's like the music feels that. Like it feels like it's a driving song, like a put the windows down, driving while the sun's coming up kind of thing. And it's got like a freeing feel, if that makes sense. Like I'm listening to this and I'm like, this is coming off of listening to your first pick, Trev. So you're right, it had that kind of depressing feeling. So when I was listening to Jeff's, it was like, oh, this is like a breath of fresh air. This has got like this nice feel to it, right? The music's great, the guitar works great, it's a lot of clean stuff in there, but then you do have some of those kind of backing synthy, and the distortion kicks in, and it's nice, man. It's a driving nice single, man. And like you said, Trev, it's definitely something I want to check more into and see what else they have, because it's nice when you get an album or a song or something that makes you go, ooh, this is different. This makes me feel this gives me a little positive jolt, right? I like my aggressive, I like my angry stuff for sure, but sometimes
Mm.
it's nice to get this. Enjoyed it big time.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, all these local picks really sock it to me. You know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right, well, let's take a break and we come back. Um, I don't know. We'll have some sock picks, right? We'll
Some
have some sock
socks,
picks.
kid.
Yeah. Put a sock in it. We'll be right
When we
back.
come back, we're rocking your socks off.
Ah, I should have went with that. You win. And we're back. And we're here to talk about socks. I want to talk about this X Factor because I had said stockings or socks. And then I'm like, no, I'm just going to go with cold because I was like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. So like when we did the poll, I left another option. And it was like what did I say? Like quit being a bitch, Trev. You said socks first or something. And that one got the most votes. So that's how we got there. Yeah. So, but this was a lot of fun. I think this was pretty cool.
Right.
I have some things to say about our picks, so I'll kick it off. I am full. Well, not really. I don't have my Christmas tree up yet, but I am full into the holiday season with my X Factor. The Santa Chords with Xmas Stockings. This is a band from Melbourne, Australia, and it was just a lot of fun. it was like relationship slash breakup like driven Christmas songs. They kind of reminded me of like the Beatles or maybe Paul McCartney more than the Beatles. You know what I mean? More as like as a group than just him. Like, but like funny breakup songs about the holidays, right? There was one about like you're not going to be able to. Oh, what was it? It was like you're not going to be able to have my mom's blah 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 some food.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
I dug it. I think if I heard this, like I would put this on while I'm decorating the tree or I don't know, whatever else you do at Christmas time that I don't do. So, no, it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. I think it sounded good. I feel like it was a good quality. They it jived well. Like it just sounded like it belonged in the Christmas ethos. Is that the right word?
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one was a lot of fun. I don't know. I wanted to, like Jeff had said, we were kind of up against the clock this time around, and I found something that was kind of quick and fun, and kind of put a different, I don't know, different element into what we normally grab on here, right? So that's what I
Yeah,
went.
and it was just in time, dude. When I hit play, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be Christmassy, fun." Because, and I'll tell you, I didn't listen to it until today because it's a thing for me. I don't listen to Christmas music until Thanksgiving night. Like, otherwise, I just don't. I do my best to avoid it. Otherwise, I get so sick of it by the end of the holiday season. So listening to it today was like, all right, it's time to listen to some Christmas music. But it wasn't like they were doing covers of Chris. At least none of the songs that I recognize. They seem like they're all originals, and they were good, right? Like it wasn't super goofy or nonsense either. It wasn't like parody music. It was really good and nice, like songs I would add to a holiday playlist. You know what I mean? So. I enjoyed it, man. I really did. They got, the guys have nice voices. The got that acoustic thing going too, and again, holiday feel. It's just perfect timing. I enjoyed it for sure. Nice feelings. Hit my eggnog.
um I would say so for me this was, I think of everything this month, it may have been my least favorite.
Oh wow.
Um it was a little I'm not a big shtick guy, right? I think if you're gonna, but I do think if you're gonna do shtick, you should just do it and do it well, and they absolutely do. Um I'm not a big I'm not a big Christmas music guy in general. Um, and I there's like certain things that I like they like about 15 years ago, the Bare Naked Ladies put out a Christmas record that I thought was hysterical.
There you go.
Like I like when people bring humor to it. So I really liked that that's what they're doing. And that all of that aside, it is very rare to number one, encounter a band doing original Christmas songs. And number two, it is rare to get that Christmas perspective from Australia, which Christmas is a summertime holiday there for
Right.
them, which is a wild thing to think about, right?
Hmm.
It is a summer, it happens in the summer. It's a summer holiday, like the 4th of July is for us, right? So it's like, I appreciate it. I appreciate what they're doing, and I also thought that the humor they brought into the songs is really clever. Um, they're talking about like every time you date someone, how your mom, like, takes them into, makes them an honorary family member and makes them a Christmas
Mhm.
stocking and whatever, and then you break up with them, and then it's super awkward and like, so I did think that it was funny, um, and I also thought that the song "Christmas Afternoon Delight" was like,
Yeah.
let's leave this Christmas party and go back to my place. Like, was I can appreciate that for sure.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'm not the biggest like Christmas music guy, but I think if you're gonna do it, I think the way they do it is pretty funny, and like I can appreciate that for sure. So, I still liked it, even though it wasn't my favorite this month, but I definitely got a kick out of it for sure.
Right on. Right on.
Heck yeah, man. All right, I guess it's my turn, huh? My X Factor was the band Lost Socks. And the album is here. I'm just trying to pull it up right now. Give me one sec.
The album's called Extinction.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Yes. Lost Socks, Extinction. This band, again, we were just searching around, and when I came across it, it just fit the sound that I liked. Immediately, it gave me that Fat Wreck sound, like that no effect. It really no effects vibes on this
Super
album.
no effects
Big
vocals.
time.
Yeah.
The vocals, the playing, even the lyric style had that kind of no effects, like tongue in cheek, kind of thing. Music to skate to. This is definitely like Tony Hawk Pro Skater style music. Still high energy, a lot of fun, and I mean, when you're just in the mood for some punk rock, some fun punk rock music, this to me is the style that I would be putting on, just for fun. So yeah, so I brought it. I had a good time with it, and wanted to hear what you guys think.
Well, it's like fast poppy skate punk, like you said. Some aggressive guitars, gravelly vocals.
Mm-hmm.
I really dug their sound. I really liked the gruff in the voice. Um, I wasn't a fan of the lyrics. They're cringy. They're cringy. It's unnecessary. We're in fucking 2025, right? Right.
I
A
gotta
better
be honest, I didn't even pay attention hardly to half the
Yeah,
lyrics.
well,
It was
so
just
I,
more like
I so
background
I
music.
didn't either, right? Until it started to and then like some of them I'm like, oh, this song, and then like it was like,
Really?
oh yeah, yeah,
Uh-oh.
like talking about like coming in socks and shit like that, like
Oh, so
it's
it's
just
more like
it's childish.
asinine kid
It's
childish
childish,
lyrics.
like
Blink 182 back
so
in the
this
early
exactly.
days.
this is what I
Exactly.
wrote. Like
Yeah.
if
Early Blink, okay.
this is what I wrote. If Blink 182 played good music, it would be this band. Like, but lyrically, it's just childish and
That's
call me a
amazing.
fucking old man or if you want, but like, I just wasn't into it. But they sound fucking awesome, right? Like,
Yeah.
maybe this is just a one off. Maybe just this album is about fucking cum stained socks and telling girls what you want them to do to you. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just
Uh,
kind of over it, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know. Put some
I
fucking like you can have fun tongue in cheek lyrics and shit, but like I don't know, make fun of yourself more than you're like talking fucking raunchy to women.
That's funny. Yeah, dude, I did
Um,
not even like that's hilarious that I
don't get
didn't
me
listen
wrong,
to it.
like
Yeah.
like
Well, I didn't listen deeply to the lyrics. It was more about like the music in the
right.
backgrounds. I
But
heard the music. I was like, yeah, get
and,
into it.
and with that said too, like it's really good sounds, right? They have a really good sound. They have it put together. I'm just not into that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
And
get you.
hey, maybe when I don't know when this record came out, but like 2017. All right, maybe they're not into that anymore either. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be a completely different band if they're even still. I think they're still a band. Um, So yeah.
I think
Hey, you guys got it. Do better.
I think cringe is the right word. I love that when we're on the same page because instantly thought Blink 182 too when I heard this. I was like, it's fucking toilet humor. It's fucking
Yeah, it's dick and
sex
fart
humor.
joke. Yeah,
It's
dick and
like
fart
it's
joke.
vulgar. It's vulgar humor in the lyrics. And I wrote it's in your face shithead punk. That's what I call this. It's like it's shithead punk, that it doesn't take itself too seriously. And I do Chris, I instantly thought no effects. Like
Yeah.
he sings like Fat Mike. Like
Yeah.
it's a very no effects style record. Um and I thought like I definitely like I wrote down a band is they're tight as fuck. They'd be enjoyable to see like in the way that like Masked Intruder kind of plays songs that are like tongue in cheek, not like, I got a knife, motherfucker, stick them up. Like it's not, they're doing a shtick, right?
Right.
I just think that this
Well, I
shtick,
hope.
I just think that this shtick is a little more immature than
Mhm.
even like the Masked Intruder shtick. I that said, I do have to say that a couple of parts that stood out for me was they have a song called Lo-Fi Porn, and there's a lyric in there that's like "fuck you Comcast," and I did get a chuckle at that.
Oh, that's
But
great.
yeah, this was definitely like childish. Like there's a bit of an immature
Yeah.
kind of thing here. Whatever. They're doing what they're doing, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I
And
hope
I
we don't
do
Yeah.
get
too.
hope we
I hope
don't get a whole
You
bunch of
gotta
hate on this
you,
episode.
you gotta realize what you're gonna get when you're putting socks as the theme.
I do think that it's okay to say like there's a space in the world for music that doesn't take itself too seriously, that's like a little
yeah.
just goofy for the sake
Mm.
of being goofy. But yeah, I also did pick up on that. There's some it gets pretty explicit. Uh I can appreciate like the first song on this is like you're a poser, you're a piece of shit. Like it's basically
Hmm.
saying like, I see right through you and I hate you, and I can appreciate that. But then there's some other lyrics in there that are basically just like pretty
Thank
explicitly
God there's no
just
lyrics on Bandcamp,
just
man.
sex,
Yeah.
yeah, sex stuff. Yeah, they didn't write them down, and
I
maybe they
will
should
say,
have, but
like in lo-fi
but I did get a
porn,
kick out of it.
lo-fi porn wasn't even like that was like the rated PG version. Like
Yeah,
Lost Connection was like, holy fuck.
yeah,
I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then and Chris, same thing. Like I listened to it once and I was like,
Uh,
huh, let me listen to it
oh
again.
yeah,
I
and
was
then you
digging it.
really hear what they're
And then I
saying.
was
Yeah,
yeah.
digging into what they were saying. I'm like,
yeah,
man. And
Uh,
look, hey, Lost Socks, if you're still a band, do what you do. Like it's your art, right? It's it's not gonna be for everybody. I'm an old man who like I
trespassed at the Blink 182 years.
yeah,
yeah.
I mean I
I think Blink 182 is
Or
past the Blink
past the Blink
182
182 years.
years
well,
at this
so
point.
yeah, and with that
Songs
said,
are not about that anymore.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
one of the things because I hated Blink 182 and I hated everything pop punk until like
Until their
until
self-titled album.
no, I hated all of Blink 182. I hated
Wow.
everything. And I hated all pop punk
See,
until like maybe 6, 7 years ago. So
yeah,
because that's when I realized, oh, they don't all like sing like that. They just have like they just like the sound is like that, and like
Yeah.
yeah.
but
Well,
with that said, that's why I said this band would be like if Blink 182 was good, because I think they sound better than them.
yeah.
I
Well,
just
they're
don't
like if Blink 182 was no effects.
The lyric content's not your thing.
Yeah,
yeah, I guess
yeah,
lyrically it's just not
It's
really
all go, dude.
yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Totally.
I know it's all good. And I'm like look, man, I can sympathize. I was a teenager once. I came in a sock. I get it. I don't need to write a fucking song about it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, I don't know.
Write some spoken word
Sorry,
poetry about
folks.
it.
It was gonna come up sooner or later. You picked the category. You picked the category on a
That's
fucking
amazing.
podcast with three dudes.
No, I Instagram picked
That's
the
awesome.
category
Yeah,
because
no, that's what I
tried to
mean.
go with cold.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm speaking to the audience.
Oh yeah,
You,
yeah,
you
yeah.
all
Fair
They
picked the
wanted to hear
category
it.
on a
Fair
podcast
enough,
with
fair
three
enough.
dudes.
And
Anyway,
I'm okay with being raunchy, but you gotta have some style to it.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
All right, that was yeah.
Well,
That was that.
yeah. Hey, so my X Factor,
That's
my
great.
X Factor is classy socks. They're Fishnet is the name of the band. Fishnet, all caps.
I love it.
Fishnet.
Yeah.
It's a single. Again, I did two singles this month. They are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It doesn't surprise me at all. Philly is a great fucking music city. This single is a little bit dark wavy.
Mm.
Also a little bit alt rock, kind of similar veins to your pick this month, Trev. To your local pick from Boston. I kind of found some similarities there to Dream Tigers. But this was different. This like gets a little more, I don't know, it's a little more up and down. But I really liked it. It reminded me of almost the way he sings, like if you've ever heard the band Idols, which is kind of like a punk band, but they do this like real
Mhm.
stark, dark wavy vocal thing on top of like punk. Um, Kind of reminiscent of some 80s stuff. This almost reminded me of like a slowed down, a slower, like a little bit more mellow, like version of like an Idols type sound. Um,
Good call with that.
or also
Mhm.
kind of a little reminiscent of like Interpol, mid 2000s, like the Walkman Switchfoot, like that kind of alt rock vibe. That's what it did for me. But I liked it. It's a single about, I don't know exactly what it's about, but it's really great lyrics. Like I should hate the look of giving up. Either way, she's wrong because there's far easier ways to fuck. So I don't know. Maybe it gets a little maybe it gets a little explicit
Yeah,
as
but it
well.
was poetic at
But it's
least.
but
You
it's
know?
very
Poetic.
it's
Keep
very
it
poetic. It's
poetic,
like
Ronch.
I got an imaginary friend. She's a stenographer, and when this fight comes to an end, I share a lustful look with her. It's definitely on a little bit of a deeper level, you know. It's there's some sexual content there, but it's like it's
It's
code
not delivered like Fat Mike.
it's yeah, it's coded a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
It's coded in some poetry, and I can appreciate that. So yeah,
Nice.
check out Fishnet from Philly.
I like this, man.
Yeah,
I wrote down like post punk slash garage rock.
yeah.
And yeah, it had some kind of like that, like kind of like the what you were like the dark wave kind of
Mhm.
elements to it too. I want to have more time with it. I actually want to check out anything else they have as well. Because I was definitely into this. I'm looking at their photo and stuff, and like
Mhm.
they look exactly like what a band I feel like would look like that played songs like this, which is pretty cool. Like it's like a mashup of a different, it looks like different type
This
of.
just came out in April, and it's there's two singles. It's a just a two-song EP.
Is this
But
all they have? This is
that's
all
all
they
they
have.
have on their Bandcamp right now. But it
Okay.
just came out in April, so it's a fair assumption that they're still
Hey,
hopefully
it came out on my
doing some stuff.
birthday.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
So, yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I want to hear some more. I want to hear some more from Fishnet. I want to see if they're on Instagram. Maybe we'll make sure we tag them in this. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I mean, I will tag the other band there, but I don't know if they're gonna like it. I don't know if they're gonna like what I said, but whatever.
Uh, yeah, dude, I enjoyed this too. Very shoegaze again. The vocal delivery has that kind of speak singing where it's not
Yep.
really
Yeah.
singing where he's using his more of the natural speaking voice, but there's still almost a melodic thing happening as well. The first track again gave me a night driving feel. I had that feel of like put this on at night and drive and it'll
What
be
time of
perfect.
day were you listening to this, Chris? Because every song has been or everything has
No,
been.
there's
It
certain
makes sense though.
songs.
No, it
It
makes
has to
sense.
have
It makes
a
Yeah.
sound, right? And this definitely does, but because the second one doesn't. The second one's more like laid back. Like way it starts is more laid back and kind of chill. It does pick up and get a little bit more rocky, but more grunge rocky, kind of like a post rock grunge feel to it, garage rock. But yeah, man, I definitely dug this. Definitely, this was one of my favorites of the month so far for sure.
Speak singing thing that you brought up is like what reminded me of Idols a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I
And
dig
I,
it too.
I want to throw in there too in that first track, is that the stenographer, the first track, right?
Yes.
Um he goes from that to like screaming out of nowhere.
It
Yeah.
builds at the end.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's so
Yes.
good. It's
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
It really is.
It gets aggro as fuck at the end.
Seriously, it's good though.
I'm gonna be picking this one up. I'm gonna be picking this one up. So yeah. All right, well let's take that's it, right? That's everybody.
That's it.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. We're going to wrap this one up. There will be no poll this time around because we're going to be doing the best of 2025, whether it be our favorite albums that released or albums we discovered on this show. So,
Or albums that had the raunchiest lyrics.
oh boy. All right, well, maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how stiff those socks are. All right.
That's the best
Christ.
outro ever.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Jesus
I
Christ.
love it.
And it's time to go. It's that time of night again. I feel like Delilah doing the Christmas stuff. She like wraps up at 11 o'clock, That's right. I know Delilah.
Delilah.
Yeah. I don't have that sweet voice though.
Oh God, I missed that. It's like so you just fall asleep in the back
Soothing.
seat of the car to Delilah. Yeah.
I listen to Christmas music basically all this time of year.
Hmm.
I started it many years ago as like a joke, and then I was like, I just kind of like it. I kind of like it,
Hmm.
and I still do it.
Hmm.
Now it's fun to have stuff like the Miracle on Com Ave because I get into more of the music that I like while I'm listening to it. But
Heck yeah.
Right.
but with that said, um, what yeah, all right. Our favorite picks for this month. What was your favorite pick for this month? Mine was the one I can't pronounce. Chris's local band there.
Besta Quadrata.
Yeah. Besta Quadrata. I fucking loved that album. Again, unfortunately I'm gonna have to buy it. Unfortunately because I'm running out of room with records. I have too many records. So but yeah, I'm gonna have to buy that one. It was really good.
Can never have too many records.
Dude, I used to say that, but like I'm looking like a hoarder over here, Jeff. Looking like a hoarder over here. Yeah, that was my favorite one for this month. What about you guys?
My,
um, oh, go ahead, Jeff.
you go ahead, Chris.
All right. I had two. It's a tie. Dream Tigers and Fishnet. They both killed. I love them both. Picked up the Dream Tigers on vinyl, and Fishnet's just such a good sound, man. I enjoyed those.
Oh, you grabbed it on vinyl already?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah, my top two, my favorite this month was definitely Besta Quadrata. And I'd say coming in at a close second was Dream Tigers
Mm,
this month. So
nice,
yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Besta Quadrata, fantastic.
nice,
Love it.
nice.
Well, like I said earlier, we're not going to be doing a poll for this month because it's the best of that's coming up. Also, we're going to have the struggling artist anniversary show coming up. That's gonna drop in January. But for now, we're asking people who listen to the show, please call in the hotline and let us know. Like, say something funny, say something mean, say something awesome, do whatever you want.
Say something so fucking mean, just tear all of us
Yeah,
down, just make
yeah.
us feel like shit,
If you're the band,
and then say Merry fucking Christmas.
if you're the band Lost Socks, this is your opportunity.
Yeah, call us up and tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah. And the number for the hotline is 774-570-1552. Call us and leave us a voicemail. I promise you we won't call you back. You can also text us at the same number, 774-570-1552. Yeah, last year we kind of dropped the ball on the anniversary show, so I'm really excited to do it this year. We have a lot to talk about with new additions to the podcasting team in stuff that we have looking forward to in 2026. Also, I want to promote because when this comes out, it'll be out already. Squally Green Thumb's Miracle on Com Ave compilation that comes out every year on December 1st. And it goes to charity goes to Child's Play charity, which is like it gets kids with kids who are sick in the hospitals like video games to play and stuff like that. So make sure you pick up that comp. You will listen. There might be somebody from this show on there. I submitted something this year. We'll see if it gets put on there. But the chances are good. I don't think he really turns anybody away. So but yeah. So make sure you check it out. Miracle on Com Ave on Squally Green Thumb Bandcamp, .bandcamp, or however you say that stuff. So
Cool.
what do you guys have to promote?
Check out 716 The Sound, internet radio, all Western New York, all the time.
This will be out Friday, December 5th. So if you're hearing this, come on out on Sunday the 7th in 2 days, and check out the Makers Market live. It's called the Live Makers Market. It's at O'Brien's in Alston. They're doing it this Sunday the 7th. I will be there selling some photography prints, and then they're also doing it on the 14th and then the 21st. So they're doing it 3 Sundays in a row before Christmas. It's a great opportunity to support some local artists, buy some locally made handmade art instead of shopping at Target and Best Buy and Amazon and putting money in the pockets of billionaires. Go buy some local art and give it to someone as a gift. They will
Sweet.
absolutely appreciate it more than you think. And I'll be there just selling some cool photos that I've taken, and hopefully people like them. But come check it out on Sunday the 7th.
Sweet.
Jeff, do you have a link for that website? Maybe I can put it in the show notes and we can get that on there too. So
Yeah, we'll have to edit this. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh no, don't you don't have to give me right. I mean, it's whatever, Chris, do you have anything?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
The
I guess
radio, that's it.
what? Let me ask you guys something. Since the next episode for us won't drop until the new year, you guys have any resolutions you want to declare now? No, no.
Do more.
I got one. Two more. Two more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
I got,
more in the new year.
I got one. Yeah, I got one. I hope my one of mine is we get like stuff like the spreadsheet going again. Because if you go on our spreadsheet that I post with every episode, it's like super far behind. That's my fault. Like I was just so busy this past year, it was hard to get.
Hey, it's all right, dude.
But like that's one of my things. I want to be able to get back to that. I want to get back to Struggling Artist Radio on the Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/podcast TSA and join, and you'll be able to get Struggling Artist Radio. I think that starts at like the second tier. There's a free tier. If you're a free member, you'll get episodes early as long as I can get them edited before the time that they're able to come out. And then the first paid tier, you get chopping it up as well as the the early drops, and then the second tier, I think you also get what's that other show? Lists. List. You get the list show, which is I think Chris and I we revamped it to be if you listen to the podcast, and you would have heard that last weekend when I dropped that one for everyone to listen to publicly. And then and then the top tier, you get all sorts of things. Like you get everything I just said, plus you get Struggling Artist Radio, although that might be on the second tier too. And like whenever we have projects, if we have like a film project, right? Chris did an awesome job filming The Evening with Michael Caine. Everyone who's part of the Patreon becomes a executive producer. That's pretty cool, right? Get your name in the credits. So, all right, I'm done promoting me. This sucks. It's tiring. It's tiring. Anyway, thanks to everybody who's listened and watched over the past year of these fun once a month episodes.
Wish us luck for the BMAs. Voting is closed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have
voting is closed, but you can wish us luck.
Wish us luck. 774-570-1552 if you want to wish us some luck. Guys, I can't wait to do this again with you guys in the new year. It's been exciting. We missed our anniversary again because that would have been in November, but that's all right. Cool. That's all right. We're still here. We're still doing this thing, and yeah, I can't wait to learn about more music that you guys bring. So
I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
Yes, you will. All right.
Party time.
I'll see everybody. Thank you.